This is the ENGWE M20 Electric Bike. It's got this chunky, rugged frame that immediately stands out, and the overall build is really solid. The fat 20-inch tires and those wide tan sidewalls make it feel like I'm about to hit a trail or take on some adventure, even if I'm just using it to get to class or run errands. Honestly, the look alone is what first caught my attention. It's got that cool, almost retro look, but the design is super modern, especially with the full suspension and dual headlights up front. From my experience riding around campus and through my neighborhood, I can say I was a bit skeptical at first because of how bulky it looked. Like, would it be too heavy or hard to maneuver? Turns out, the weight gives it a really sturdy feel on the road, and I'm actually more confident riding it at higher speeds. The ENGWE M20 weighs nearly 100 pounds when both batteries are attached, so yeah, it's heavy, but on the move. It lets you roll right over bumps or rough sidewalks without losing control. Talking about key features, the motor is where a lot of the magic happens for this bike. It's got a 750-watt motor that peaks at 1,000 watts, so when I hit the throttle or start using pedal assist, it feels powerful right away, especially on hills. I've taken it up some pretty steep streets, and there's a big difference from regular e-bikes that struggle once the road points upward. This one just keeps on going. I topped out close to 28 miles per hour according to the LCD screen, which is pretty fast for an e-bike. The pedal assist system is simple to use too. Basically, you can pick how much the motor helps you as you pedal, anywhere from level 1 to level 5. If you're new to this, pedal assist means the motor helps you as soon as you push the pedals, making riding a lot less work but still keeping that bike feel. One of the things that surprised me was the range. The model I have comes with two big batteries, dual 48-volt 13 hours for a combined 26 hour, which is massive for this type of bike. From my experience, I easily got over 60 miles riding mixed terrain, sometimes even more depending on how much pedal assist I used. If I only used pure throttle, meaning I didn't pedal at all, I got a little less, but that's expected with any electric bike. I think what makes it perfect for a commuter or someone who likes long weekend rides is that you don't have to worry about running out of juice halfway. The batteries do add a lot to the weight, so lifting it over curbs or up steps is not easy, but for everyday use, that's a small trade-off. The LCD display is clear and practical. It shows your battery level, speed, and which pedal assist mode you're on. There's also a trip counter, which is handy if you want to keep track of how far you've gone, especially for me, since I like measuring how long my commute is or comparing different riding modes. The display is easy to see even during bright daylight, which is great because I often ride in the afternoon. Another thing I noticed right away is the full suspension setup. That means you get shock absorbers on both the front and the back. If you've never tried a suspension bike before, it basically makes riding smoother, especially when you hit potholes, curb drops, or even gravel. I was genuinely surprised how comfortable it was to ride down some of the old bumpy gravel paths near my place. The fat 4-inch tires grip really well and they add even more cushioning. I'm not saying you'll want to ride this through the mud every day, but it definitely gives me the confidence to take shortcuts or go off the main paths without stressing. For braking, ENGWE went with hydraulic disc brakes. If you're new to e-bikes or haven't used hydraulic discs before, they're a big upgrade from regular brakes. They stop really fast, even from higher speeds. Once, I had to stop suddenly when someone stepped in front of me, and the bike stopped quickly without skidding or feeling unstable. Now for the seat. I think it's worth mentioning. The seat is fixed both in style and height, which looks pretty cool and matches the retro vibe. But if you're taller than average, I'm about 5'9", you might feel a little cramped, especially if you actually want to pedal aggressively. For me, it felt more like riding a moped or small motorcycle than a regular bicycle, which I don't mind since I rely a lot on the motor and pedal assist. If you're used to customizing seat height or really want a classic cycling experience, this might not be your favorite feature. The lighting is a really nice touch. Up front, it's got dual LED headlights that are super bright, so even when I'm riding home late from the library or out after dark, cars definitely see me. The taillight also lights up when you hit the brakes. There's a horn too, but it's not super loud. For most riding situations, it gets people's attention, but on busy streets, I wish it was a little stronger. The Shimano 7-speed shifter is smooth and reliable. Even though I spend more time using the throttle and pedal assist, I like having the gears, especially on longer rides where I might want to pedal more to save battery or just get some exercise. The shifting is easy to do. Just twist the grip on the handlebar. One of the biggest things for me, and something I think a lot of riders overlook, is noise. The ENGWE M20 is surprisingly quiet, even at top speed. It almost makes no sound except for the tire noise at high speeds. That's a plus on a peaceful trail or even around the neighborhood. From my experience, assembling the bike wasn't difficult at all. Most of it is already set up right out of the box, and it comes with tools and instructions. It took about an hour or so before I was up and riding. Also, the bike comes with a manufacturer's warranty for a year, although I haven't had to use it yet. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants a reliable, powerful e-bike for both city commuting and occasional off-road adventures. I know some folks might be worried about the size and weight, but if you don't have to carry it upstairs every day, it's actually really manageable and stable. It turns a lot of heads, and honestly, I get stopped on campus all the time so people can check it out or ask about it. That's always a fun bonus. If you're new to e-bikes, the ENGWE M20 makes things simple. The controls are easy, and you don't really need any special skills besides basic bike experience. If you're someone already used to e-bikes or even mopeds, this gives you that best of both worlds feel. Just keep in mind the seat height is what it is, so taller riders might want to try it before buying if possible. In conclusion, the ENGWE M20 delivers what I want out of an electric bike. Big range, real power, awesome styling, and comfort, whether I'm hitting the pavement or taking a random dirt road. It's not perfect, mostly because of the seat and how heavy it is, but for daily rides and just having a blast outside, it's one of the best experiences I've had on two wheels. I'd definitely buy it again after living with it for a while. Thanks for joining me for this quick review of the ENGWE M20 electric bike. I hope this video helps you decide if it's right for you. If you found it helpful or have any questions, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and drop a comment below. Thank you for watching.